You've seen my vlogs about Dutch yacht builders. You've seen my vlogs about yacht builders in the USA. Today we visit the country of my birth and we look at Great British Yacht Builders. Well, the days have long gone since the British Empire ruled the waves, but the British Isles do continue to make a major contribution to the yachting industry, and not just for the disproportionately high amount of yacht owners that live there, also for the wonderful yacht builders located in the United Kingdom. Today, to kick off this, the first in a series of vlogs on the subject, we're going to take a look at by far the biggest. Founded in 1969 by Robert Braithwaite, Sunseeker has become one of Britain's great business success stories. It's not unusual, in fact, to hear ambitious young people say that they aspire to owning a Sunseeker, rather than saying they aspire to owning a yacht. The two words, in fact, seem synonymous. Today, the product range of Sunseeker is truly impressive and more accessible than you may think. You can buy a Superhawk 34 built at the turn of the millennium for upwards of €100,000, and they still look fantastic, as you can see from this gorgeous example that's available for charter in Ibiza. Today's range of yachts, though, starts with the 50-foot Predator, which really sets the tone for Sunseeker's styling throughout the range, using very large windows that allow vast amounts of light inside. From the 50-foot Predator, a client may be tempted to move up to the Sunseeker 76 yacht that's not just bigger, but also includes a really well-proportioned flybridge that adds a whole new dimension to the vessel. It should be noted that Sunseeker have also returned impressive results in a recent article by Super Yacht Times, in which they list the top builders of yachts over 30 metres in length. Sunseeker finishing third, having delivered 22 units between the years 2015 and 2017. I've put a link to that article in the description below. Undoubtedly, this impressive statistic was helped greatly by the hugely popular Sunseeker 131 yacht, a beautifully designed vessel with some wonderful features on board. This also makes a great charter yacht, something that our charter department at Northrop & Johnson is well aware of, placing many weeks of charter every year on these yachts. And from Sunseeker to Fairline, another historic British builder who I must confess I have a real soft spot for. I've never met a Fairline owner who's anything other than fanatical about the brand and about their boats. They seem to have a tremendously loyal following. One of the best yachts in its class ever to be built was the Fairline Squadron 74, a really wonderfully built, delightful looking family vessel. A model that's around 15 years old can cost as little as €600,000 or €700,000. So if that's your budget, it's worth finding one, getting it surveyed to make sure it's been well maintained, and you could have a really wonderful, well-proportioned yacht for relatively little money. And its styling looks every bit as good today as it did 15 years ago. After the 74, Fairline developed a series of Fairline 78s. This was also a highly successful range of yachts. They built 115 of them, but the last one rolled off the production line in March of this year. And Fairline invested in another production facility on the south coast of England, with promises of something even larger in the making. Currently, the lineup of yachts from the Fairline stable starts with the Targa 43 Open, a really fun entry-level yacht with great deck space and an electrically sliding canvas top so that you can enjoy the feel of the wind in your hair. The largest in the range for the time being is the Squadron 65. I've seen a lot of these around in the south of France. It's a really wonderful family yacht with a flybridge, a forward seating and dining area, and rather unusually, full width windows on the transom to let light into a cabin that can be used either for crew or for guests. But the model that intrigues me the most at Fairline will be launched next year. This is the brand new Fairline F-Line 33. It's bold of Fairline to add to the smaller end of their range, but this is such a wonderful looking motorboat that I can see it attracting a lot of younger owners into the Fairline fold. Now, I don't know if the intention of Fairline in introducing a smaller model to their range is to attract younger buyers or not, but I will get the chance to ask them that question very soon, because Fairline have agreed to sponsor a vlog at their headquarters shipyard in Peterborough in the United Kingdom. There we'll be able to look at where the yachts are built, how the yachts are built, and generally dig a little bit deeper into this yacht builder. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, now might be a very good time to do so that you don't miss out on that future content. To tell the truth, less than 10% of my views come from the United Kingdom, which makes me think that about 90% of you watching this may not know where Peterborough is. Peterborough is in the East Midlands of England, actually not too far from my birthplace, and also not far from Stratford-upon-Avon, birthplace to another great British influencer, and also very close to Pearl Yachts. Founded in 1997, Pearl may not have the history of its neighbours or be quite as well known yet, but they are making a notable impression on the production yacht industry with a small but well thought out range of yachts. This range starts with the Pearl 65, a 4-stateroom, flybridge yacht that differentiates itself from the competition by its remarkable flexibility. Now, this is not just yacht broker speak to try to sell you one of these. The hull was designed by Bill Dixon, one of the greatest naval architects of our time, and he designed it in such a way that the yacht can run with standard propulsion, that's to say propellers and propeller shafts, or with Volvo IPS drives, or with Cummins Zeus pods. Now, I may be wrong, but I really don't know of any other production yacht builder that offers that kind of flexibility, and I suspect that they are winning a lot of business as a result of it. Moving up through the range, Pearl also offer an 80-foot yacht called, not surprisingly, the Pearl 80. Once again, Bill Dixon is responsible for the hull and exterior designing, and he's done a great job of it. But rather than take you through the details of this yacht, let me tell you about the 3 factors that seem to underpin the commercial strategy of Pearl. The first factor, of course, is that precious relationship with Bill Dixon. The second one is a 5-year comprehensive warranty on all of their yachts, which is really something to consider when buying a new yacht. And the third one is that the interiors are designed by Kelly Hoppen. For those of you who don't know, Kelly Hoppen is somewhat of a celebrity in the United Kingdom as a remarkable, successful businesswoman and an absolute top quality interior designer. This footage shows you the interiors of the largest of the Pearl range, the Pearl 95. Anybody who is a fan of Kelly Hoppen, as I am, can see her influence here, and it really maximizes the open spaces and airy feeling of the yacht's interiors. The exterior of the Pearl 95 is pretty impressive too, it has to be said, with the yacht using the window shapes and locations with great intelligence so that the yacht can be flooded with light inside and still look great on the outside. Of the 3 shipyards that I covered in this vlog, Pearl is certainly the one that I know least well, although I did go on their 95 at a recent boat show and I was mightily impressed. I spoke to their marketing people last week. They're absolutely lovely people, but unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond anybody's control, on my next visit to the UK I won't be able to film anything about Pearl. However, I do want to see if I can get an hour or so with their CEO to learn more about them, more about their products. I do think this is a brand worth learning about. Now, if all goes according to plan, this video will be published just a few days before the Breaking Into Yacht Brokerage webinar So this is a reminder that if you want to become a yacht broker and you're just not sure how to break into this industry, you might be interested to watch a video that's going to pop up on screen now. Actually, a viewer of mine wrote to me to tell me that that doesn't always work on mobile applications. So if you're watching on mobile and you don't see a video appearing, take a look in the description below where there'll be a link to that video. And in any case, do subscribe to my channel for future content.